outside of the first, probably 6 minutes, I thought we played really well. I thought, and I think that we have started to develop an identity, and I think that us being able to defend and rebound is critical to our success. And I thought we were able to do both of those the last 2 games.
Coach, just how satisfying is this one? I mean, you've dealt with having large deficits first few games and then close games that you've had to pull out at the very end. Just how satisfying was this one? It was kind of decided pretty early on.
It was great. I thought our guys really played well, and I think that they're getting more confident and comfortable in what it is that we do. I think they're getting more comfortable in our building, truth be told. I mean, it's not like we practiced in here very long or have ever played in here. So I think, now that this is our third game and we've had, a week or so of practice in here, I think that, we're more comfortable with it. And, I think we'll continue to get better. We obviously, have a long way to go, but and I think we've gotten better in the last 10 days for sure.
The defense especially, it seemed like you said the first 6 minutes you weren't that happy, but then they went a little bit over 7 minutes without a point.
Yeah.
Did you noticeably see you guys turn it up?
It's been a huge emphasis since the Loyola game. For us to be able, we stat what's called a kill for us, and that's 3 stops in a row. And, against Loyola, we had 0. And, our goal every game is to get 7. And, against Mobile, we had 9, and tonight we had 10. So 10 different times we got 3 stops in a row. And that's the calling card of our basketball team. I've always been a defensive coach first. Our offense is going to get better, it needs to get better. And but I thought tonight with our identity with the 2 bigs that we're playing right now, being able to out-rebound, and control the paint is something that we, is going to be critical to our success.
Coach, what offensively specifically, what's top of mind of have to get better from an offense?
We just got to make more shots. I mean, truth be told, we got to step up and make free throws, and we're going to have to, make some perimeter jump shots. And guys, we have to do a better job of probably, I go back and watch the film, but we just got to step up and make shots and make free throws. And for us to, leave that many points on the board from the free throw line and the 3, we just got to get better and knock those shots down for us to continue to, to progress, which I believe we will.
You ever have the same guy get the last shot in the half 3 times?
I have not had that. I have not had that. That's interesting. Yeah, I was like, okay, wow. Then the third one goes in. Third time to try.
Coach, you talk about playing to your identity on defense and on offense. 42-16 in the paint. You out-rebound them 44-26. Just, how close do you feel that you are or the team is to playing to its identity?
Well, we're a lot closer than we were, 10 days ago. And I think that, our guys understand how we have to win. I thought we did a good job in the second half of getting rebounds and getting out and into our flow and pushing the ball on the break. I thought Jarren did a really good job the last couple games of pushing the tempo on misses. And that's something we got to capitalize on. We got to be able to guard, rebound, and get out and transition and try to get a couple easy baskets. But I think that we're a lot closer, as we all started. And, it's all a process. It's all a process of us figuring each other out, because it's the first time I've ever coached any of these guys. It's the first time they've ever played together or played for me. So there's a lot of things that need to get figured out. And I've talked to them all that, it is a process throughout the year. And we continue to get better, and we continue to string together good practices like we have, and continue to defend and rebound and just get better offensively as we go. I like this club a lot.
Jarren, for you, unlike a lot of your teammates that weren't here in the past couple of years, you've heard about this building, you've heard about this moment for 3 years really since you got here. How does it take to get settling into a place when there's been so much hype for you guys, especially someone like you that's heard about this place for 3 years?
Well, first of all, we just have to soak it all in. Well, I know I have to, and some of the teammates that I have just need to soak it in and then go out and compete.
Jarren, it seemed like you guys really made a concerted effort to get into the paint? I know the numbers show it, but even when some shots probably didn't go, you guys still were attacking the paint. I guess what were you guys seeing that allowed you to do it?
Pace coming off the ball screens and attacking the goal.
What's your comfort level, Jarren, in regards to the transition to this new system?
Say that
Your
again?
comfort level, is it coming around? Has it been difficult adapting to this new system, or?
No, it hasn't. I'm really comfortable in it.
Obviously, nothing matters for you in a one bid league. You've said nothing matters till the first of the year, really. How comfortable are you guys believing that by then you'll have this system down and you'll be ready to go?
Well, I feel really comfortable. I mean, there's a lot of basketball before then, so we're trying to win every game we play. But there's no question that we're in a one bid league, and it comes down to what you do in conference. And we, like every basketball team out there, there's always some Achilles heel. There's always some weaknesses. We have to be able to play to our strengths and away from our weaknesses, and that's all about our identity. And I'm excited about where the growth that we've made in the last 10 days, and now we got to take another step, and we got to be able to play better on the road this road trip than obviously we did the last one. But our guys have had really good attitudes. I'm really proud of Jarren. He is the last two games. I think he's just stepped up and solidified our guard play. He's a senior guard. And he's, I told him before, he's going to play a lot of minutes, and he's went through a lot. But I'm really, really proud of him. I'm glad he's here because he's going to have a huge impact on our season going forward.
What's the excitement been like compared to the other years to be in this building now? You've been around here 3 years. What's the excitement on campus?
It's outstanding, actually. People don't like to make that drive out to Burton, and some of our former teammates will always go around campus talking to students to get them to come out to Burton, but now we have a new building on campus, so that brings a lot of students to come.
Okay. So, like you said, next game on the road, tough environment, tough team. You guys are, making that. This is it as far as the Subdivision 1 team, Subdivision 1 teams. As far as getting back into it, is it something that you just kind of got to prepare and just let it play out how it plays out? As far as getting back to the higher level of competition, or what?
I just think we got to control our controllables. We have to be able to, worry about ourselves first. And I think that we learned that lesson, the hard way from the first game, and that we played at home. And, and I'll say this too. I mean, that first game, not to keep looking back, but there was so much stuff going on. New building, opening, don't know if we're going to be in here. Now we're going to be in here, having 1 day and a half to practice, all that stuff. But now I think we're getting comfortable with ourselves. We're getting comfortable in a rotation and lineups, and our identity is starting to come to fruition. And I'm looking forward to going on the road. And obviously, our competition is obviously going to be better. But I like where we're at, and like I said, I really like the growth we've made in the last 10 days.